Did you know that the emerald ash borer is an insect that found its way into the O'Fallon community in the spring of 2014 and has created an infestation that is fatal to all species of ash trees? Now, follow along with us and find out how to spot the infestation and what you can do to fix the problem.
But we knew that in 2021 we would have a pretty abundant population of this insect that's going to kill ash trees in the community. Now that it's 2022, we see many ash trees like this one behind me that's pretty well at the end of its life trying to fight against the emerald ash borer. There's nothing that can be done to stop this insect. It's going to kill all the ash trees one by one as it goes through the community. You can easily tell that your tree's dying from an emerald ash borer because it's an ash tree. And it really is quite just as simple as that. If you have an ash tree, it's going to end up with the emerald ash borer. So if you have an ash tree in your yard and it's starting to look a little peculiar, maybe a couple dead branches here or there, that's the beginning of the sign. The timing is bad with this emerald ash borer because at the same time we are culminating an effect created by a wasp that creates a gall called the horned gall on pin oak trees. And the pin oak trees that are over 100 years old surrendering to this horned gall insect problem that's currently in the community also. So we have two factors at play right now, and some of these pin oak trees are just tremendously large, and homeowners and property owners need to realize that it's their responsibility to remove that tree. So we need to be proactive in the removal of these trees. People need to be aware that these trees are in decline and unsalvageable, and they need to get cut down because we're going to get to a point where so many trees are standing in the community that are dead that if we have a heavy thunder shower or a winter ice storm, all of these are brittle, and the potential for them to all break and fall at the same time is pretty high. So we're encouraging residents to recognize trees that have the emerald ash borer problem, realize that it's their responsibility to take care of the tree and cut it down, and then take action to remove it so we don't have everything happen at once. So now we're faced with what to do, like a call to action, so to speak. Well, number one would be to cut down the trees that are dying. Realize that you have one and take action to remove it. But of course, that's going to open up a spot in your yard where you could probably plant another replacement tree. The city actually decided to go ahead and start replacing trees back in 2015. And at this point, we have 315 trees in the ground to replace the 257 trees we knew we were going to lose.
If you need help, go to www.ofallon.mo.us. Next, click on Services, Residential, and underneath that is the Emerald Ash Borer page. And finally, we ask our residents to please be mindful of this current situation, because healthy trees make O'Fallon a better place to live, work, and play.